So I got pulled out of the line yesterday by the exec chef. He wanted to know if, we just wanted to get a feel of how I felt about being a sous chef at another restaurant. They're looking at other names, other cooks, you know, other leads, just see who they're gonna put into that position. And I guess I'm in the running. I'm part of that conversation. I said yes, I am willing to be part of that conversation, and we'll figure it out as far as scheduling goes. Just because I have kids, I have responsibilities, got a wife, family, and I'm not, I have to respect my time as much, you know, it's a mutual thing. I'm not just gonna say yeah, totally, and then it doesn't work out. Anyway, so I guess that kind of just made me want to talk about just how far I've come, which is, I don't know, it doesn't feel like I've come very far. In January, it's going to be my third year working for this company. When I started, let's just say 3 years ago, we'll just round up, nice number. Um, yeah, I got hired on as sous chef, and within 5 months, I was already being asked if it was okay if they could consider me for lead at another kitchen. In fact, it's the same kitchen they wanted to put me in. It's the same kitchen the chef yesterday was talking about. 3 years ago, he asked me if I wouldn't mind transferring to that other kitchen. I said no, it's fine. And I got passed up. It didn't really suck. It didn't really sting, just because one, I'd never been promoted up till that point. I'd never been promoted in my life, and I was just thankful to just be considered. I wasn't super bummed about it. Anyway, so then the lead at the time, 3 years ago, the lead at the time, he got let go. Again, you know, they called me into the office. And you know what's really funny? They called me into the office, and I don't know if they did this with any of the other guys. There were some guys there that just, all of a sudden, they became better employees. I'm not sure what the word is, but you know exactly what I'm talking about. All of a sudden, the guy that doesn't give a shit about helping other people is now being super helpful. The guy that doesn't clean anything that isn't past the station is now detailing things. Now all of a sudden, he wants to call out tickets. He wants to, you know, give out projects and just whatever, dude. I have this sort of like I don't care attitude, not because I don't care, but let me give you an example. When the owner comes into the restaurant, that person will behave differently. So differently that I know if the owner is in the building based entirely on how he's behaving. Which is really sad, because it means if he's doing good, if he's being a team player, if he's helping out, if he's just being like, all of a sudden, like, damn, you're being a great employee, that's how I know. That's exactly how I know, because he doesn't do that. I don't want to do that. I don't care in terms of, I'm going to give you 100%. And whether you're the owner or not, I don't care. So, like, when one of my pet peeves is when I'm cooking and someone, the chef tells me, oh, table 107, that's a VIP. In my head, I mean, I'll say, okay, you got it. I'll make it extra nice or whatever. But in my head, I want you to know, I'm rolling my eyes and I'm going like, dude, everyone's a fucking VIP. You think I just shit on every plate, and then 107, you got it, chef. 107. Ugh, no. That's such a pet peeve of mine. They're all VIPs. Anyway, I got passed up, and someone who I felt should have gotten it got it, and it was great, and I was very pleased with it. I was pleased with the decision. This person came up to me. He's like, "Hey, no hard feelings." I'm like, "None at all. I'm very happy it's you. It's a pleasure." And then I was gonna get transferred into the mornings when this new lead worked, and so I thought, "Fuck yeah, me and her, and we're gonna it's gonna be awesome. We're gonna kick ass." Because I'm such a hard worker. I'm yes, let's go. And she was like the other person that had that same drive, and I never worked with her. I worked with her like a couple nights when she was covering, and fuck, dude, she kicked ass. She kicked ass. She was kind. She knew how to delegate. She had been there. She was like one of the original employees, because the restaurant I'm in is like super. It's like new. It's like maybe like 5 years old. And unfortunately, what happens? Fucking just disappointed. Almost like the first day, all of a sudden you get this like kick your feet up behavior, like start showing up late, a couple more breaks than usual, will like to maybe delegate tasks to other people, or hey, don't just stand around, but then you're not really being a proper example. And it just created a lot of friction. It created a lot of toxicity from her end and my end, and like it was fucking awful. And then we got a new sous chef. My sous chef got promoted to chef, and then the chef ended up becoming an exec chef, so he got to oversee more stuff. And then we got a new sous chef, and between me, the new sous chef, she just couldn't hang, and she left. Real shame. But eventually the sous chef that got hired didn't work out, and everyone thought that I would be the guy. But that's not how it works. It's not like a popularity contest. That's what, like people don't understand. Like there's a line. In this company, there's a line. Or maybe it's not even a line. It's just there's always like a group of people. Some people just stand out, and there's always, they're going to be talked about. I've gone to other restaurants where I've never set foot in, and they know who I am. Managers know exactly who I am. Oh, you're Josue. Yeah, we've heard great things about you. Feels really nice, And actually, every time I do get told, it's at the same place. Maybe me going there wouldn't be such a bad thing if I got accepted. But yeah, but I would say the biggest shift was after the sous chef had left. Everyone was like, "Oh, you're the next one. You're the next. You're the next. I really hope. I'm rooting for you," because things were just going so bad that I had to become kind of like a buffer between the sous and everyone else, because no one liked this guy and I didn't like this guy, and it was just a shame. I didn't do a good job as I should have. I didn't treat him the way I should have. But anyway, I get called into the meeting. They want to, chef wants to say, hey, can we maybe consider you? I said yes, and the decision came down. It would not be me. It would be it would be someone else. The guy I currently have right now is a sous chef. And everything was fine until I got home. And then you get that, all of a sudden, that feeling of like, I worked my ass off and I did this. And you're just mad. Like, are you fucking kidding me? I just, working with all these these bad leads, these bad sous, and it's not just me, like it's known, okay? I hate it. I hate that whole fucking blame, like, it's everyone's fault, and it's clearly, your fucking fault. I hate that shit. So, I'm telling you, like, these people were issues, but I also, I had a big fucking attitude problem. I was learning. The biggest thing I had to learn was how to fucking manage and deal with people. That's really hard. I'm just very aggressive. But I decided from that day forth, and even till now, my number one thing is I no longer care about the ladder of trying to climb up. I think what matters most is to become a master at your craft. Because even if you're not picked, even if you're like me who got passed up for like lead line like 3 times, got passed up for sous chef 1 time. I don't know, if I get passed up again, that's cool. But see, that's my attitude now. If I get passed up, that's fine. You know why? It just means it's more time for me to be better. The last meeting that we had when they told me I wasn't going to be sous chef, the exec chef asked me, hey, what can we do to help you not be bored? Because that's me. If I get fucking bored, I'm done. Like, I'm not going to waste my time. You can't, I'm always trying to look for things to do. And if I can't, I'm fucking out of there, dude. And we came up with the idea that I'll be the lead, but give me some sous chef responsibilities. The only thing I won't be able to do would be like to like write people up or tell people what to do. But other than that, let me learn how to place orders. Let me learn how to, let me be a part of the conversation when it comes to like, menu items and shit. Like, start including me, start giving me those expectations, start giving me those added responsibilities. And I've had way more fun focusing on just trying to be better than thinking about the fucking next step up, the next step up. And so that's why, like, even when he called me yesterday, I just wasn't like, oh my god, yeah, like a few years ago, yeah, I would have been so enthusiastic. Now I'm like, yeah, I'm cool with it. You don't want to give it to me, that's cool too. But yeah, you want to give it to me. Like, if he asks me again, if he's like, hey, we've narrowed it down between you and someone else, do you want it? Fuck yeah, I'm gonna say yes. But I'm very pleased where my attitude is, and I think if you're a cook, if you're looking to promote, I think that's, I'm close enough to a new guy. I'm not quite up there with like sous chef and chef. Feel like I kind of, I don't know. There's something. It's like I still got my ear to the line, because I'm still there. I'm still in the trenches with them, I'm still in the trenches with you guys who are still line cooks. And if you're thinking about moving up, I would say it makes life a whole lot easier if you just focus on being fucking good at your craft, and understand what, being a sous chef entails, or being a lead, understand what the role is, and focus on mastering that. You want to be a lead, start behaving like one. Take the initiative. You want to be a sous chef, where I'm at, I want to be a sous chef, so I start, behaving like it. It's a toughie, man, but yeah, we'll see what happens when it pans out. I like this. This felt more like a little casual, not so preachy fucking video. Nice little line cook talk. Felt like I needed to vent. Almost vloggy style. I don't know. Maybe you guys hate it. Maybe you guys think I complain too much. Or not. Maybe you guys like it. That's fucking cool. Anyway, I'll see you guys next week. Peace.